What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Kevin Samuels passed in 2022. And I would say at the time of his passing, he was the biggest name associated with men's rights or men's advocacy. I don't even care if you're black, white, or anyone, he was the guy. And around the time that he was passing, another name was indeed rising, which was Andrew Tate. And I believe he really blew up off a few Fresh and Fit podcast interviews. And of course, Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan Tate have been able to capitalize on that newfound fame. And not only capitalizing on social media, but by getting rich. They have, I think, like Tate University. Allegedly, he's made over $300 million. There is some alleged scamming going on. Andrew Tate is not a conventional business person. And that brings us to his charges in Romania, alleged trafficking charges when it comes to do with women, prostitution, and grape. Also, he went to Florida, I believe it was last year. He was not necessarily welcome there, went back to Romania, and now we're hearing that these two brothers will face the same charges in the United Kingdom. And a lot is to be said about this because they're fighting those charges there, and then if they get free from there, they'll go to the UK. What is to be said here? Number one, they actually may have done these things. There's enough evidence to show that they've done these things, okay? But then how did we know that these things were happening? Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate broke a very cardinal rule, which is talking too much and being too opulent. Believing that, well, hey, you're actually fully white. You're not. You're saying things that maybe people are thinking, or the way you go about it, then you're trying to live an opulent lifestyle. And so because of the silly things you say on Twitter all the time, you literally make enemies for people to come after you, okay? Literally. Not to mention that you are half black, half white, and you're doing this in Romania. Because you got to always remember, part black equals all black. No matter how you look, no matter how you dice it, no matter if you don't deal with black women or have black friends, this is what it looks like, okay? And especially when you're in somebody else's foreign country, like a Romanian. I lived in Poland. I made the most money in my life when I lived in Poland. But one thing that you never want to do is stand out in a foreign country. And you definitely don't want to stand out with the kind of vernacular that you guys feel about women or society or whoever else that needs to know, okay? Because the thing is, they're gonna make sure that people like this, and we know Andrew Tate has some anti-Semitic views too, at least people will consider that, they're gonna bring you down, all right? It's what's gonna happen. Number one, you bring yourself down, and then you're gonna go down. Whatever happened to just shutting up, getting your money, being quiet, not saying anything, and just sitting your ass down and enjoying what you got? Okay? I lived in Poland and Europe for 6.5 years. Knew a few black dudes out there. They had some money. They had a nice apartment. They clapped some cheeks. Nobody knew about it. Nobody needed to know about it. And everybody was happy. No, you got to go out there, blow up the spot for yourself, say a whole bunch of meaningless things that don't help you get anywhere. And then because of the things that you talk about, because you're an enemy, you're going to lose all your stuff. Same thing happened to Fresh and Fit. Same thing happened to all of this. Guys, when you get some money, man, it's not, if you already have that money, if you're already doing well, you don't need to say nothing. You should be shutting up, especially when what you're talking about is not going to help you. I have to really be honest about this. And man, we got to talk about this, especially in today's time. Right now, man, you have to understand that anti-women stuff, putting women in their place, these things, number one, nobody cares. I mean, that content, almost everybody now has heard it. all right? It don't really matter. If you feel strongly about something that women are doing, all you got to do is be a man and not deal with it. It's plenty of women out there you can deal with, okay? It's plenty of ladies out there that you can deal with. Putting women in their place, trying to teach them what to do, all of that, putting them there. It's not, first of all, it doesn't work. And then they have these agendas that are going to try to bring you down if you do it. Looking fresh and fit. I mean, what they do, like, does it make sense? No. It's so easier if somebody gets on your nerves, be successful, you get rid of them. You get rid of them, you never have to see them ever again. Block them. For love of God, block them. If a woman says something that I don't like or I feel that it's unnecessary or I don't want to deal with her, I just don't. I don't deal with her because I don't have to. And then life goes on. That's it. Oh man, these ladies are this and these ladies are that. And then, you want to monetize these guys and then have them feeling a certain kind of way so they can give you money. And at the same time, you're getting these same chicks pregnant without a condom. Go figure. Then at the same time, you are black. So nobody wants to see somebody black in Europe doing the things you do to who? White women. I'm gonna say it again. Nobody wants to see Andrew Tate, who has a black father, go out here and traffic these, as they're gonna say, innocent white women, so you can allegedly destroy them or defame them. That's how they're gonna take it. We can say, well, Shay, you simping, these are 304s. Could be 304s, however you wanna look at it. Ain't how the white folks looking at it. Let me give you an example. I knew some brothers, man. This is about like 5 years ago. And the brothers ended up doing something that was real interesting. And what was it that was interesting? They went to Sasua. Now, it had to be around like 2018, 2019. I've never been in Dominican Republic, but the brothers went over there and it was a high level of booty clapping going on. All right. Now, I like booty clapping. We're going to just be honest. The problem with the booty clapping family is that when the clapping was going on, it was not really clapping, it was twerking. There was some chicks out there at this restaurant. You had brothers out there that were smacking the girls' behinds. So we all know that prostitution is something that happens in the DR. I believe it's actually legal. But what happened was the brothers out there were clapping these, chicks up all the time, and they were just, smacking them on their booty. Then of course, some of the in the community had packaged that, and then they put that up on YouTube. Okay. Now there are certain elements of prostitution eligible in, I think, like Poland. It's legal. You can agree to basically buy cheeks. It's okay. The problem is, family, when you're a foreigner and you try to go ahead and do that. So now, and I know they had webcam girls, but what happened with the guys in the DR, simply what they did was they shut that restaurant down. It was an African-American owner. They came in, they saw the videos. Those dudes, as much as we know what happens to Seward, they didn't want their women out there looking like that. They came and they attacked those dudes with all kind of energy. They was giving it to them. They was making life hard for those dudes. They was making all kind of, they was shutting stuff down. The dude was regretting it, everything. And the answer to that was, well, you guys are not from here. These are not your women. So if you want to go out there and make your women look bad, go back to America and do it. But you're not going to come to the UK or to Romania or to Dominican Republic. We're not going for that. We understand that happens here, but you're not going to exploit that. So we're going to punish you. That's exactly what happened. Same thing with Andrew Tate. He's from the UK now. This is a lesson. Since the Romania might not be able to get you, we're going to get you. Because even though you got citizenship here, you're still black. And we don't even want you to even think that you can come here and live safely. It's over. Anywhere Andrew Tate goes for the rest of his life, it's over. Okay? It's over. Nobody will ever accept these guys. They want to send a message. You will never do this again. And let it be a lesson to all of you dudes out there. It's crazy out here how it is right now. That's what's going on. And if dudes don't understand that this is what time it is and this is what it is, you're insane. You're absolutely insane. And this is what life is about. They are not gonna let you carry on like this. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.